In the heart of West Africa, Burkina Faso faces a crisis. Extremist violence plagues the nation. Fear grips its people. Into this struggle steps Ibrahim Traoré, a young military officer with a vision for a stronger, safer Burkina Faso. Rising to power in late 2022, Traoré, at the age of 34, became the continent's youngest leader. He inherited a country grappling with poverty, instability, and a growing jihadist insurgency. But Traoré, with his unwavering focus on security and a deep-seated commitment to his people, has ignited a spark of hope in this troubled nation. Traoré's path to leadership was not paved with political promises or grandstanding. It was forged in the crucible of Burkina Faso's fight for survival. Trained in the military, he witnessed firsthand the devastating impact of terrorism on his homeland. His ascent to power, while met with mixed reactions internationally, resonated deeply with a population yearning for security and stability. Traoré's appeal lies not in lofty rhetoric, but in his decisive action, his unwavering dedication to his country, and his embodiment of the very values that Burkina Faso so desperately needs. Traoré understands that before any talk of progress or prosperity can even begin, the very existence of Burkina Faso must be secured. His approach to tackling the extremist threat has been multi-pronged and decisive. He has ramped up military operations, empowering the national army to take the fight to the insurgents. Recognizing the need for collective strength, he has forged alliances with neighboring nations, bolstering regional security cooperation. Furthermore, he has prioritized the well-being of Burkina Faso's soldiers, improving their living conditions and ensuring they have the resources they need to combat the insurgency effectively. But Traoré's security strategy extends beyond traditional military might. He has recognized the critical role of the people in this fight for survival. Under his leadership, the Volunteer Defense Force, a civilian self-defense force, has been revitalized and empowered. These brave citizens, armed and trained to protect their communities, represent a powerful symbol of national unity and resolve. Traoré's commitment to equipping and supporting the VDP demonstrates his understanding that true security can only be achieved through a collective effort, with every citizen playing their part. This approach, while not without its challenges, has resonated deeply with a population yearning for stability and a return to normalcy. Traoré's impact extends far beyond the borders of Burkina Faso. Across the continent, his leadership has struck a chord, particularly among young Africans disillusioned with the old guard and yearning for change. His unwavering commitment to his people, his decisive action against terrorism, and his bold vision for a stronger, more self-reliant Africa have resonated deeply with a continent grappling with its own set of challenges. From the bustling streets of Dakar to the vibrant markets of Nairobi, Traoré's name is whispered with a mix of admiration and hope. In a region often plagued by corruption and self-serving leadership, Traoré stands out as a beacon of integrity. His refusal to line his own pockets, his modest lifestyle, and his genuine concern for the plight of ordinary citizens have earned him a level of respect and admiration rarely seen in African politics. Traoré represents a new generation of African leaders, one that is unafraid to challenge the status quo, to prioritize the needs of their people, and to chart a new course for the continent. Traoré's leadership, while celebrated by many, has not been without its critics. His decision to postpone elections, while understandable given the security context, has raised concerns about democratic backsliding. The international community, while acknowledging the need for stability, has urged a swift return to democratic processes. Internally, some political factions view Traoré's consolidation of power with suspicion, questioning his long-term intentions. The challenges facing Traoré are immense. The fight against terrorism is far from over, and the roots of instability run deep. Balancing the need for security with the aspirations for democracy will require deft political maneuvering and unwavering commitment to dialogue and consensus building. The success of Traoré's leadership will ultimately hinge on his ability to navigate these complex dynamics, to unite a fractured nation, and to deliver on his promise of a brighter future for all Burkinabe. The road ahead is long and the burden is heavy, but Ibrahim Traoré, armed with the support of his people and an unyielding belief in his nation's destiny, stands ready to lead Burkina Faso into a new era.